Hi Internet, let's play the Thursday New York Times crossword puzzle posted on July 24th, 2025. The constructor today is Ginny Too. The editor is Will Shorts. I'm John Appleseed. I'm your host here on the channel. I think I've done a Ginny Too puzzle before, but don't recall whether it was difficult or not. I've got the rebus control here in case I need it. If there's some Thursday shenanigans, there will be some kind of shenanigans, but I don't know if we'll have to insert multiple letters into a square, which is what the rebus button allows you to do. All right, let's get into the puzzle. One across, beat at chess is check, I think. Check and mate. One down, Japanese, that's not right, I don't think. Japanese rice cake. Is that mochi? Two down, approximately. No, three down, home for the Sun Devils is Arizona, or a place in Arizona, Tempe maybe. Four down, blank city, nickname for New Haven, Connecticut. All that. Five down, many a Joseph Cornell artwork. I don't think check is right for beat at chess, because check doesn't win you the game. You have to mate, right? Mated, maybe beat is past tense. And then that fits with mochi. For Japanese rice cake, I beat you at chess. I mated you. Cross symbols on manuscripts might be the date of death, or it might be the second citation after you use an asterisk. I don't know what it means. 17 across, nice of you to show up. In italics, indicating our theme for the day. So this will be one of our themed answers. Nice of you to show up. Don't know. 20 across, marching syllable. Hop 2, 3, 4, maybe. 24 across, tries again. Oh, that. Approximately could be about. 3 down, let's try Tempe. It's a place in Arizona where the Sun Devils might be. Symbols on manuscripts. I think I've heard that called a dagger. I don't know. Nice of you to show up. Come on in, maybe. Is it something to do with elk in Connecticut? I'm thinking of the Hartford Insurance. They have an elk as their symbol. Yeah, I don't know. I need Joseph Cornell artwork. Don't know that. Okay, 18 down. Musical building block. A note, I guess. Note to follow. So 6 across. Speech therapists' targets. It could be lisps. 6 down, shine. Don't know. 7 down, tavern. A pub, maybe. 8 down, a matchbook for a wobbly table, say, would be something you use to keep it from wobbling. You stick it under the short leg, but I don't know what that is. 9 down, blank down. Shut up. Pipe down. 10 down, explore a cave is to spelunk. Spelunkers are cave explorers. Square, in the sense of not cool, is unhip, I think. Come on, nice of you to show up. Is this like luminesce or something like that? Luster. Luster could be shine. 21 across, utter nonsense, rot. The luster, the shine of the object. Tavern could be an inn, of course, yes. Shim. Shim is something that you insert into a something to do something else, like to wedge something in place, I think. Okay. Come on inside. Come inside. Nice of you to show up. Come inside. Are we switching D's for P's? I'm going to take that out just so I know I need to look at that. Tries again. Iterates is to do something over again. "28 across. Hey, New England. Hey, England. Hey, England. Happy 4th of July. Huh. Oh, no. 27 across. Univision article. Univision is a Spanish language cable channel, I think. So Uno or Una. Una would be an indefinite article. 22 across is vocal flourish, used by Lady Gaga in Shallow and Bad Romance. Don't know the effect in those songs, but melisma, I think, is a word for a kind of vocal flourish. I think it comes from the Latin word for honey. Put a little sweetness onto the note. Company name ender could be incorporated, INC. 11 across adds to the chain in a way. You can CC someone on an email chain. 16 across, it may be brown or blonde. I'm going to have brown ale or blonde ale. 19 across, something to play by. Let's play it by ear, maybe. Then the Roman Empire around 48 BC could be Caesarian, led by Caesars. 12 down, one might be cooked casino style. Clams casino is a dish I've heard of, and will be in Spanish, será, que será, será. Although I think the song was Italian. So I'm a little confused by this. I like pipe down for 9 down, but I like come inside for 17 across. And I don't know what 5 down is. Joseph Cornell artwork. What is an artwork that fits here? Diorama? Come on. Diorama could be a kind of artwork. Then what is 4 down? Blank city. And I don't know what the name is for that symbol. I don't know how I'm going to ever get this letter. All right. Let's think about that for a minute. So American crow. We're crowing over the English because 4th of July is our Independence Day, maybe? American crow. What is that a pun on? 26 down, doesn't get hit, say. No, 29 down, hard animal to herd. Herding cats is the phrase about doing something difficult. Bad ending. Bad ass, maybe, might be an ending for the word bad. Do it. You go, girl. You do a task. When there's an exclamation mark at the end of a clue, usually it's just a hyperliteral clue. Do it. What do you do? A task. So try bad ass for 30 down. 39 across, stereotypical attire for tech bros. I would say hoodies, but I don't know what that is. Okay, 33 across, cow or cobra in yoga. Those are kind of poses, which are called asanas in yoga, I think. 25 down, South African currency is the rand. 38 across with 41 across. A hint to this puzzle's theme. All right, we'll have to get that to figure out what's going on. 42 across, head into, sorry. Don't know, 45 across. Say goodnight, Alexa. Good night, Alexa. That's the old Burns and Allen, George Burns and Gracie. He'd say goodnight, Gracie, and she'd say goodnight, Gracie, at the end of the show. 46 down, pimple is a zit. 43 down, skin condition that causes facial flushing. Rosacea, I think. 43 across, speak hoarsely is rasp. All right, these seem to be fitting. 39 down, one might help you move. A moving van, maybe? 40 down, medium capacity. A capacity, an ability owned by a medium, a fortune teller would be ESP. So 39 across, stereotypical attire for tech bros. Do they wear vests? Doesn't get hit, say. Sits pat. Is that like in blackjack? Instead of saying hit me, you sit pat? Vests, stereotypical. Tech bros. I'm not sure I understand that. Like those photographers' vests? Is that stereotypical tech gear? I don't know about that. Don't know what that is. 47 down. Ties another knot, so to speak. Re-weds. Gets married again. 48 down. Comical growl. No. All right, let's go back over here. What's 38 across? That's the hint to the theme. Head into Amazon. So Alexa is the Amazon voice thing. 33 down, East of Eden girl. It's probably the Steinbeck novel. Don't know the name of the character. Setting for The King and I is Siam. Shall we dance on a bright cloud of music? Shall we fly? Shall we dance? Shall we then say goodnight and mean goodbye? Okay, so maybe this is bird. Crow is a bird at the end of 28 across. Snipe is a kind of bird, isn't it? Is it a real bird or just something you use to send people on wild goose chases? Head into. To ram something. I like bird being part of the theme. I don't remember a character named Abra in East of Eden. I only saw the movie. 48 down, comical growl. 44 down is major that might require international relations and U.S. government classes informally. Maybe political science, poli-sci. 44 across, blanc blanc, a type of white grape. Pinot. No, Pinot Noir. Maybe there's a Pinot Blanc as well. 41 across. So bird name. Amazon parrot. Yes. Okay. Say goodnight, Alexa. Good night, Alexa. Alexa is parroting your statement. American crow. Amazon parrot. American crow. Come on, snipe. Don't get that one. 31 down. Site of a Nobel Prize Awards ceremony every December 10th. They're given in Oslo, I believe. Oslo. 32 down. Lasting lash effect. A welt might be caused by a lash from a whip. Suffix with Sudan or Bhutan. I think that is Sudanese, Bhutanese, and then Caesarean with an E there. 41 across. Bird call. Bird call. 41 down. Citi Field is the MLB venue where the Mets play. So let's put that in. 50 across. Relative of a votive candle. Don't know. 45 down. Comical growl. Comical growl. 54 across. Attire for an acrobat would be a leotard or a unitard, maybe. 54 down. Forearm bone is the ulna. 55 down. Genre for Double Indemnity. I think that was a noir film with Ashley Judd, I think. Unitard. 60 across. OMG, you are too much. LOL would fit there. 64 across. Love at Wimbledon. Nothing. And the tennis score would be nil. And 67 across. One who might prefer platonic relationships would be aromantic or aro for short. 56 down. Last word in the first line of Home on the Range. Where the deer and the antelope play. No, the first line would be, give me a home where the buffalo roam and the deer and the antelope play. 1 tablespoon maybe could be a dose of medicine for 57 down. 61 across. Bottom of the barrel prices. Buy today. All right, a barrel maker is called a cooper. So barrel repeated there it might suggest cooper. Buy today. Squawk, like a salesman trying to hawk the wares. A cooper's hawk. Here's a barrel maker trying to sell their barrels. They're hawking, the cooper is doing the hawking there. Okay, well that makes sense. Cooper's hawk is a kind of bird. Amazon parrot, probably a kind of bird. American crow, I guess, is to distinguish it from European crow. So I think I've got something wrong here. Common snipe might be a bird breed. The common snipe. And then what is New Haven, Connecticut? ELO city? Maybe that is an obel, and the plural is obeli. What else would it be? ELO, maybe there's a band called ELO. Maybe that's where they're from. Okay, I'm going to guess an L there, but I'm not very confident about it. If I get something wrong, that'll probably be it. Okay, 48 down, comical growl. Rower. Might be how you spell that. 58 across, era in which daylight saving was introduced as a way to conserve energy and brief. That was World War I, yes. Relative of a votive candle. Don't know that. 65 across, softened, eased, yes. 68 across, father's last word. The father, in the sense of priest, might say amen. And right is pen. Okay, 63 down, pork pie is a kind of hat. 66 across, blank, the origins of our discontents. Isabel Wilkerson, bestseller. Don't know. 69 across, challenge accepted. It's on, maybe. 51 down is word with cut or shot. Don't know. 52 down, observe closely as orders to hew to. Possibly. 53 down, symbol, might be token. The origins of our discontents. Oh, cast is the name of a book. I think that might be it. And then you could have cut glass or shot glass. A teolite. That fits with hew to. It's something you might do to orders. Lion in ancient Rome, Latin word for lion is Leo. So teolite, votive candle is a candle you light for religious reasons. Light fits there, and then Teo, Greek word for God is Theo. Latin word is Deo. Maybe it's a theolite, but the H has been elided over the years or something. Okay, I'm going to guess that's right. Hew to and Leo seems to make sense. And I think E finishes the puzzle. Almost there. So what am I missing? Is it teolite? Is it, oh, this is spelled wrong. It's Elm City. Common is spelled with two M's. Elm City. Okay, I guess there are lots of elms in New Haven, Connecticut. Who knew? Common snipe. Does that finish the puzzle? Still not right. Common snipe, diorama. Sits pat, reweds, rower, polysci. What else have I got wrong? I'm not seeing it. I think I'm going to have to reveal the puzzle, which I don't like to do, but let's try it. Let me move my head. I think that's, oh, interfering there. Reveal puzzle. Yes, reveal anyway. Let's find out what I missed. A tea light. And RAR. R-A-W-R instead of R-O-W-R. All right. I've never heard of a tea light either. And T-E-O at least gave me the sense of a religious, devotional kind of candle. A tea light would just be a candle you use to have tea with, I guess. All right, I don't know. I don't feel too bad. I'm not familiar with tea light or teolite. Common snipe, that was a silly error. I knew it was common snipe. I just mistyped that, so that's another typo, which is kind of my common failing on my part. One of my many failings. Elm City, not familiar with that. And I did think of elk. I thought it had to do like with the Hartford stag might be an elk or something. All right, so not a strong showing for me. Today, 1823 is not a bad time for a Thursday. However, I did not successfully solve the puzzle due to this crossing of rar and tea light. All right. Well, that's it. I'm still going to post this. You can laugh at me in the comments if you want. In fact, I welcome it. Please do. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.